Most people tell you to track their calories, but actually I think about 50% of people shouldn't track their calories. And so there are essentially two categories of people. So I'm going to go over which one are you, what you should do depending on which one you are, and then like more autistic, like detail level steps. So if you were the skinny guy growing up, right? Super skinny, could not put on fat. This is like going to be the first one. And then the second one is the one who's like grew up fat basically, or skinny fat. Like skinny fat also goes into here, okay? So yeah, if you were skinny growing up, then you should not track your calories. This is because you want to be eating purely as much as possible, and if you're tracking, you're going to be adding more friction in order to eat your calories. So what you should do if you're the skinny guy, you should eat more meals, okay? So let's say like right now, look, this is your day right now, yeah? So you have 3 meals, breakfast, lunch, dinner, okay? But you could be eating 2 more times here, okay, easily, right? So you add in those 2 meals, it's gonna be way easier for you to eat all your calories, okay? So adding in more meals, okay? So I would say add in 2 more meals on whatever you have now. So add 2 meals, okay? Then the other thing is eating more calorie-dense foods. So things like peanut butter, things like maybe bananas, things like cheese, things like just like whatever you find that has a lot of calories. So yeah, just eat more calorie-dense foods, okay? I'll get a bit more into like the actual autistic level steps. If you're fat though, what I notice with most of my clients is that you should track, okay? You should track because it's basically just maths, right? It's just calories, okay? And so if you are fat, then just go on a calorie calculator and calculate what your maintenance is and then how much you should eat if you want to be losing weight, depending on how fast you want to lose it, okay? So go on the calorie calculator and actually calculate how much you should be eating, then just eat that amount, so track it. And then if you find that like you end up just eating the same thing every single day and you don't need to track it, and you can trust yourself that like you're not going to fall off, then you can actually stop tracking it after that point, okay? So yeah, getting into the autistic level steps, okay? So these are going to be like my tips and tricks for each of these, okay? So if you're skinny, like I have way more tips for this because I've worked with people who are fat in the past, but I've been skinny myself, so I know a little bit better how to deal with it. The main thing is liquid calories, okay? Liquid calories. So what I mean by this is you literally get like the protein type shakes that you get at the store, get the unflavored one, okay? So it's gonna usually have like 30 grams of protein, okay? So you get the unflavored one that also has like about like 150 calories or so. So you put that in, right? And you get a handheld blender, okay? Handheld blender. Best investment of my life. What this is it's like a blender that is just in your hand, and then you can unscrew the actual blending part, so you only have to wash that, okay? It makes it way more frictionless to actually like make more protein shakes, okay? So you get the handheld blender, you put in the regular milk, then you put in like a banana, then you put in raw eggs, okay? So you put in maybe like 4 or 5, 6 raw eggs. It's not gonna like taste bad, don't worry. Put in some peanut butter as well. Yeah, it's gonna taste really good. You're gonna get in a lot of calories, and if you have something like whipping cream, something like cocoa powder, like you can just use stuff which have a lot of calories, and that like something like they don't add so much taste, basically. Okay, so that's liquid calories. The other thing is progressive overload. Okay, so roughly like knowing what you eat and then like eating more slowly. So for example, in the morning, like I started off eating like 4 eggs in the morning, and then my friend started eating 5 eggs. So I was like, okay, I have to eat 5 eggs. And I was like, okay, I actually have to beat him. So I was eating 6 eggs, right? Then it's like, okay, I can eat 7 eggs. And then it's like, then just progressive overload. Like I ended up eating like, I don't know, like 9 eggs per day, right? And for breakfast. So yeah, I mean, you just progressively overload on it. Shouldn't be too hard. Just add more meals and then get the liquid calories in. This can literally count as a meal because this itself is like 1,000 calories, okay? Then if you're fat, the main thing is just like cardio. Wait, let me move the mic. So cardio, making sure you're getting your cardio in is really important when you're fat because you need the calories to be going out some way as well. In general, though, it's just about tracking it and staying consistent with it. and like overeating and somehow dealing with the overeating, I found like the best way is just having someone you can talk to it about, like maybe someone who's also trying to lose weight, maybe someone who has lost the weight who can like somewhat motivate you. Maybe that's a coach, maybe that's a friend. Maybe just like putting some money down, right? Putting literally money down and being like, okay, for the next week, like you can do stuff like this, like put like a goal for the next week, and then if you finish, right, if you do whatever challenge, then you get some prize, right? So maybe it's like, for this 1 week, if I do all of this, then I can have some ice cream on Sunday, for example, right? You can set it up sort of like that. I know like Andrew Tate does that quite a lot. I mean, it works pretty well, but that's sort of if you're trying to bulk, it works a little bit better. In general, you just want to keep eating like healthy food. The other thing is just like tracking your steps. That's like a really easy way. Like if you're getting in 10K steps, like 12K, 15K, you're gonna get the fat off pretty quick, bro. Do I have anything else? Yeah, I don't think so, bro. So don't track your calories if you're skinny. Do track your calories if you grew up fat. And yeah, bro, I really appreciate you watching this video. I know this video has literally 0 dopamine, so I want to help you out even more. I've put the first link in the description to book a call with me. Second link is my free community. So yeah, bro, go ahead and book a call and have an absolutely amazing day. Keep overloading, bro.